A mysterious invitation. In the quaint village of Maplewood, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lived a curious girl named Ellie. Ellie was 10 years old and had a vivid imagination. She loved exploring the woods near her home, often pretending she was on grand adventures. One sunny morning, as Ellie was getting ready for school, she noticed a small, ornate envelope slipped under her door. It was sealed with a wax stamp bearing an intricate design of a tree with shimmering leaves. Intrigued, Ellie carefully opened the envelope and read the letter inside. Dear Ellie, you are invited to a magical adventure in the enchanted forest. Follow the path of the golden leaves at twilight, and all will be revealed. Sincerely, the guardians of the forest. Ellie's heart raced with excitement. She had always heard stories about the enchanted forest, but never believed it was real. She decided she would follow the invitation that very evening. The path of golden leaves. As twilight approached, Ellie made her way to the edge of the forest. Just as the letter described, a trail of golden leaves began to glow on the forest floor, leading deeper into the woods. Ellie followed the path, her anticipation growing with each step. The forest seemed different at twilight. The trees whispered secrets to one another, and the air was filled with the soft glow of fireflies. As Ellie walked, she noticed animals she had never seen before. A family of silver foxes, a pair of talking owls, and even a tiny dragonfly with sparkling wings. After what felt like hours, Ellie arrived at a clearing. In the center stood a towering tree with branches that reached towards the sky, covered in leaves that shimmered like gold. At the base of the tree stood a group of creatures, unlike any Ellie had ever seen. There was a wise old turtle with a shell covered in ancient runes, a playful squirrel with a bushy tail that seemed to change colors, and a gentle deer with antlers that glowed softly in the twilight. Welcome, Ellie, said the turtle in a deep, soothing voice. We are the guardians of the forest. We have been waiting for you. The Guardian's Quest. Ellie was amazed. Why have you been waiting for me? She asked, her voice trembling with excitement and a hint of nervousness. The enchanted forest is in danger, explained the squirrel, hopping onto a low branch. A dark force has been spreading, and we need your help to stop it.
Yes!
Ellie listened intently as the guardians told her about the Shadow Weaver, a mysterious figure who had been draining the forest of its magic. Plants were withering, animals were disappearing, and the forest's vibrant colors were fading to dull shades of gray. We believe you have the power to restore the magic, said the deer, its eyes filled with hope. But it will not be easy. You must find the 3 crystal keys hidden throughout the forest. Only then can we defeat the Shadow Weaver. Determined to help, Ellie agreed to embark on the quest. The guardians gave her a small satchel containing a map, a compass, and a magical pendant that glowed when danger was near. The first key. Ellie set off on her journey, following the map's directions to the location of the first crystal key. The path led her to the Whispering Woods, a part of the forest where the trees were said to share their wisdom with those who listened. As Ellie walked through the Whispering Woods, she heard faint voices all around her. She stopped to listen and realized the trees were guiding her towards a hidden grove. In the center of the grove, nestled in the roots of an ancient oak tree, was the first crystal key, glowing with a soft blue light. Just as Ellie reached for the key, a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness. It was one of the Shadow Weaver's minions, a creature made of swirling black mist. Ellie felt a chill run down her spine, but she remembered the pendant the guardians had given her. Holding it tightly, she felt a surge of courage and faced the creature. You shall not take the key, Ellie shouted, her voice echoing through the grove. The creature hissed and lunged at her, but Ellie dodged its attack and grabbed the key. As soon as she touched it, a burst of light emanated from the key, driving the creature back into the shadows. With the first key safely in her possession, Ellie made her way back to the guardians. They praised her bravery and explained that each key would unlock a piece of the forest's magic, making her stronger and more capable of facing the Shadow Weaver. The Valley of Echoes. The next day, Ellie set out to find the second crystal key. The map led her to the Valley of Echoes, a place where every sound was amplified and repeated. Ellie could hear her own footsteps echoing back to her as she walked, creating an eerie but fascinating symphony.